Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Michael Richman, a double board certified cardiothoracic surgeon, and today I want to talk to you about the amino acid glutamine. I know many of you think when discussing supplements, peptides, amino acids, proteins, and these are just a few examples, that if a normal amount is good, a lot of an amount must be better, and nothing could be further from the truth. So now let's get on to today's topic, which I think you will agree is very intriguing. Glutamine is an amino acid that's naturally produced in the body and plays a crucial role in protein synthesis. In healthy individuals, the body produces sufficient, which means enough, glutamine to support all biological functions, and supplementation is not necessary. I mean, exogenous from elsewhere. However, during catabolism or critical illness, endogenous production may become insufficient, making glutamine conditionally essential and potentially warranting supplementation. As I said, glutamine is classified as a non-essential amino acid because it could be made in the body, primarily in skeletal muscle, and healthy individuals generally do not require supplementation to meet any physiologic need. Most dietary proteins contain plenty of glutamine, and the body's synthetic capacity is adequate under normal conditions. For bodybuilders and fitness buffs, glutamine, however, is used as a supplement due to its numerous potential benefits in promoting muscle growth and recovery. As an essential building block of protein, glutamine aids in maintaining and increasing muscle mass by facilitating the synthesis of muscle protein. Additionally, glutamine has been shown to help reduce muscle catabolism, which is the breakdown of muscle tissue, and is particularly beneficial for individuals who undergo intense training regimens. By supporting the body's immune system and assisting in the repair of muscle tissue, glutamine can help athletes bounce back quicker from strenuous workouts, allowing for more frequent and intense training. So these are all good things. However, recent research has revealed the dark side to this amino acid, and that is its potential role in the growth and progression of pancreatic cancer. And as you know, and I have discussed, pancreatic cancer is one of the deadliest forms of cancer with a really low 5-year survival rate. So I think it's important to understand the role of glutamine in the growth and progression of pancreatic cancer. And this is not to scare you, it's just to provide you with facts. It's important for the development of targeted therapies and treatments. So if glutamine affects pancreatic cells, maybe the future is using it as a mechanism for providing targeted therapy. As I said, it's the most abundant amino acid in the human body and is involved in a wide range of cellular functions, including protein synthesis, energy production, and cell signaling. Cancer cells, specifically pancreatic cancer cells, have a high demand for glutamine due to their rapid growth and proliferation. In pancreatic cancer, glutamine metabolism is altered, leading to increased uptake and utilization by the cancer cells. Now, since I'm evidence-based and I only like to provide the facts, we'll talk about the studies. So several studies have shown that glutamine is associated with the growth of pancreatic cancer cells. One example published in the journal called Cancer Research demonstrated that glutamine is essential for the growth and survival of pancreatic cancer cells. The researchers in this study found that depriving cancer cells of glutamine inhibited their growth and induced cell death. This suggests that glutamine is a critical nutrient for the proliferation of pancreatic cancer cells. Then there was another study published in the journal Cell Metabolism, and these are all first-class journals, peer-reviewed. And this study found that glutamine metabolism is upregulated in pancreatic cancer cells compared to normal pancreatic cells. The researchers observed that pancreatic cancer cells rely heavily on glutamine for energy production and biomass synthesis. And inhibiting the glutamine metabolism pathways in pancreatic cancer cells resulted in decreased cell proliferation and increased cell death. In addition to these experimental studies, there is also clinical evidence which supports the association between glutamine and pancreatic cancer. So what are those studies? Well, there was a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition that found that high levels of circulating glutamine were associated with an increased risk of developing pancreatic cancer. The researchers observed a positive correlation between plasma glutamine levels and the incidence of pancreatic cancer. Also interesting, and this suggests that glutamine may play a role in the development and progression of this dreaded disease. The mechanisms underlying the association between glutamine and pancreatic cancer are really complex and multifaceted. Okay? So another important aspect of glutamine metabolism in pancreatic cancer is its role in maintaining redox balance and protecting cancer cells from oxidative stress. And we know oxidative stress, certain situations, is good. Glutamine can be converted into glutathione, which is an antioxidant that helps cancer cells neutralize reactive oxygen species and maintain their redox homeostasis. This allows pancreatic cancer cells to resist the oxidative stress associated with their aggressive growth and survival. Understanding the molecular mechanisms underlying the dependence of pancreatic cancer cells on glutamine may lead to the development of targeted therapies. In other words, putting a drug that will kill cancer cells on glutamine or something that can target pancreatic cancer cells directly and then exploit this vulnerability. So in conclusion, glutamine is undeniably associated with the growth and progression of pancreatic cancer cells. Targeting glutamine metabolism in pancreatic cancer cells may offer a promising avenue for the development of novel treatments that can improve the prognosis and outcomes of patients with this devastating disease. And with this, I know it's long. I hope you learned something. Thank you so much for listening. For more information, you can go to my website at www.paladinmds.com if you need a consultation from me, or you can go to my Substack page and read all of my articles on various topics, and that's DOC, the number 4, heart, HEART.substack.com, and have a great day.